A system for deliberate living. The modern world is a hidden problem. People are awake, but not aware. Connected, but internally disconnected. Busy every day, yet directionless. Most people don't actually decide who they become. They react, they repeat, they drift. And after enough repetition, they confuse survival with living. That is the loop. Not a social media loop. A psychological loop. Most people wake up, consume, react, escape, repeat. Again and again, until years disappear. The frightening part is this. Most people never notice it happening because the loop is comfortable. It gives distraction instead of clarity, entertainment instead of purpose, movement instead of direction. And slowly, your mind stops belonging to you. Your emotions become programmable. Your attention becomes purchasable. Your identity becomes unstable. Pressure changes you. Opinions move you. Algorithms shape you. You become reactive instead of deliberate. That is why discipline feels rare today. Not because humans became weaker, but because modern life rewards distraction. And a distracted mind cannot build a meaningful life. This philosophy was created for people who feel something is wrong, even if they cannot explain it yet. People who feel mentally scattered, disconnected from themselves, pulled in too many directions at once. People who want clarity, control, focus, purpose, not motivation, systems. Because motivation disappears, emotion changes, feelings fluctuate, but systems remain. And that is what the philosophy loop is. A system for deliberate living. Not a religion. Not self-help entertainment. Not empty positivity. A framework. A way to think. A way to observe yourself. A way to stop living unconsciously. Because most people try to change their lives without understanding the structure creating their behavior. But behavior is never random. Your actions come from patterns. Patterns create identity. Identity creates direction. And direction shapes destiny. So if your life feels chaotic, there is usually a hidden loop underneath it. A repeated cycle, repeated thoughts, repeated reactions, repeated distractions, repeated escapes. And eventually, you become what you repeatedly tolerate. That is why awareness matters first. Before discipline, before success, before transformation. You must see the loop before you can break it. Most people try to force productivity onto a distracted mind. It never lasts. Because the real battle is not time management, it is self-management. Can you control your attention? Can you stay still long enough to think clearly? Can you resist comfort when comfort is destroying your future? These questions matter more than intelligence. Because intelligence without direction becomes noise. The philosophy loop is built around one idea. Your life changes when your internal structure changes. Not when you feel inspired. Not when you watch another motivational reel. when awareness becomes consistent. When your mind stops reacting automatically. When your decisions become intentional. When your identity becomes stable under pressure. Because if pressure changes who you are, then you are never truly grounded. This system is about becoming grounded. Mentally, emotionally, structurally. It is about learning how to think independently in a world constantly trying to think for you. And maybe most importantly, it is about remembering that your attention is your life. Whatever controls your attention controls your direction. And whatever controls your direction eventually controls your future. So this is where the loop begins. Not with productivity, not with success, with awareness. Because awareness is the first form of freedom.